I'm the one your dad just hired, your live-in tutor. I'm Yang Wenyu. You can call me Teacher Xiaoyan. Or just call me sis. Either works.
She went upstairs.
Looks like she came prepared. How did you think this would catch Bro Ye's attention? Dream on.
Thanks for the welcome gift from you and your friend. For the welcome gift, I've got a little surprise for you too. A little surprise.
You.
This. Are you out of your mind? How dare you talk to Yi Ji like that?
Exactly. Do you even realize? People like you, at the bottom of the ladder. Yi Ji could easily squash you like a bug.
Oh, I almost forgot. Everyone gets a piece of the action.
You really dared to throw that at me. Do you even know who I am?
The heiress of the He family group. Chen Wanya's childhood sweetheart. What does that even matter to me?
Go tear her to shreds for me. I'll take the heat if anything goes wrong. What are you planning to do?
Let Chairman Chen see who's hindering his son's education.
Let's roll.
We wasted a bit of time back there. Now, can we finally start the tutoring? Chen.
What's your name?
Yang Wenyu.
Great. Yang Wenyu. I'll remember you.
The challenge in that kid's eyes actually ignited my competitive spirit. From that day forward, he tried everything he could to get me to leave, but he never managed to pull it off. Until today.
Yi. Your new tutor has some skills, managed to last a whole week. That's a new record. Yi has been quite busy this week, hasn't had an easy time. So what happened? He put a snake in her bed.
She didn't even flinch. She just straight up killed the snake, broke it in half, locked her in the basement.
Cut the power and played creepy sounds.
And guess what?
She just laid down a mat and took a nap.
Yi pulled out all the stops.
But she came out totally fine.
This time, I guess Yi is really out of ideas.
Today.
What's happening today?
Today, let's kick her out. Come to my room later. Give me a lesson.
Looks like today's lesson needs to cover something else first. Chen. Chen Wangye. Time for class. Chen Wangye.
I'm in the shower. I forgot my towel. It's on the table outside. Could you pass it to me, please?
Young master, the fruit's ready. Should I bring it in now?
So, you timed it just right on purpose. Just so she could see me barging into your bathroom. And get your dad to replace me.
Teacher Xiaoya is really clever. Do you like the gift I gave you, the second gift?
I really like it. Since we're playing along, why not go all the way? Well then. I won't hold back then. Guess I'll just take what I want.
Yang Wenyue, you know what? What are you up to?
You're the one who put the charges on me, and you're the one directing this play. I'm not gonna play along. Aren't I just wasting Jen's heartfelt efforts? You want me to swap your towel or something?
Hey, young master, you in there? I can come in, you know.
Stay out. Just leave it at the door.
Sure thing, young master. Alright, I'll head down now.
You think you can pull this trick on me, little bro? You really think I'm an easy target, eh? Catch you in the study in 5. Your first lesson today is how to show respect to your teacher.
Is Teacher Young asleep? Teacher Young. Teacher Young.
What's up?
Teacher Young, the young master is sick. You should come with me to check on him. Teacher Young, look. When the young master was 13, his mother passed away. Every time he gets sick, he clings to his mother's photo like this. He holds the frame of her photo tightly. He won't let go.
Mr. Liu, this is one of the poorest towns under Haicheng. It's one of the poorest villages.
The government has invited you to come, to see if there are
suitable poverty alleviation projects.
Let's go.
Dad, please, let me keep studying. I'll definitely make something of myself. I'll earn you more money.
What's the point of reading so many books? You're just a burden. I've taken care of you for so long. It's time for you to give back. Get married, accept the bride price, so you can help your brother build a house and marry a wife.
Stop it. How can you hit a kid? Get up, kid. Tell Auntie. You want to study.
good.
You want to study, that's a good thing. In the future, this kid's tuition and living expenses, I'll handle it. She doesn't need to marry. Don't kneel. In the future, you need to become a successful person. With strong will, stand tall in this world. This is the best reward for me, the best return. Got it?
Mom.
Don't leave. Don't leave me all alone.
How did his hand get broken? What's going on? I don't know. Then I'll ask his dad.
It's just a fever. You won't die. My time is valuable. Don't bother me with stuff like this in the future. Don't disturb me.
Chairman Chen. There's one more thing. I found out that Chen Wangye, he has an old injury on his left pinky. It's already broken. I suspect he was
broken by me. Ever since his mom left, he's been crying and throwing a fit, bugging me and pulling me to not leave. I'm super busy. I don't have time to play with him. This father-son bonding routine. I just break one of his fingers. Just one time of pain. He'll get it when to chill out. After that, he's been a lot better. Just breaking a finger doesn't affect his life. Look, he's not full of energy.
Mr. Chen. Do you think you deserve to be a father?
I have a lot of sons. He's the biggest disappointment. I'm still taking care of him. I've done all I can. Teacher Yang, do your job right. You're the only one who's still around as a tutor, so I'm giving you a chance to step out of line. This is the first time and the last time.
Chen Wangye. It turns out when we were kids, there's really no difference. Looking like this, He's actually pretty well behaved. With a chubby face.
Mom. Don't go.
I'm not leaving. Not Mom. It's Sister.
Sister, don't leave.
Sister isn't leaving. Come to sleep. At this moment, he's no longer that arrogant Chen family heir. Just a boy in pain, looking for support. And I seem to have lost myself too, just his teacher. I took care of him day and night, until he was completely better.
Brother Yi. Heard you had a high fever. You good now?
Not dying.
As long as you're better. While you were sick, we kept busy too. Came up with a genius plan to handle your 10th partner. Check this out. This drink packs a punch. Help me come up with a way to get her to drink it. 1 cup will do. Wait till she gets woozy. I've got some guys lined up outside. A few strong dudes. To go in and film some epic videos. When the time comes, we'll edit the videos for them. To see her crying for help. To just get lost.
Alright.
As expected from Sister Luo, this move is genius. Brother Ye's definitely gonna pull this off.
What's up, bro? The plan's perfect, right? I promise to back you up. This time, for sure, it's gonna work out.
Heiji Luo. I'm telling you. This is the first time, and there'll be a next time. I'll mix these glass shards with some booze, and make you drink it.
Bro. What's up with you? I'm just trying to help you. Aren't you always wanting to kick her out? Bro.
I told you guys to. Get out right now. Right now.
Young master, you. Teacher Young, as expected, taking care of you wasn't for nothing. You know it all. You're looking out for Teacher Young.
Who's looking out for her?
Chen Wangye. Thanks.
What's that for? Don't flatter yourself. I just think they're too noisy. They're interrupting my gaming. It's got nothing to do with you.
Teacher Young, you're really something. Out of all the teachers here, you're the only one the young master stands up for.
It's not that I'm anything special. I just happened to walked into his world, where he never lets anyone near. I just showed him a bit of care. But he reacted in the most awkward and stubborn way.
Turns out,
Chen Wangye is so desperate to be noticed. To be loved. Oh, by the way, Zhongma, I came across Chen Wangye's ID. I found out tomorrow is his birthday. There's a family dinner. Any plans?
Hey, young master, ever since the lady left, he hasn't celebrated his birthday since. As time passed, he said there's no need to celebrate anymore. He doesn't really care.
It's not that he doesn't care. He's just pretending to be indifferent. I'll handle the birthday preparations this year.
Teacher Young, you're finally back. You definitely shouldn't go in right now.
What's going on?
They've come back again. Every month. They always drop by a time or two. They claim they're here to see the young master, but really, they're just looking to cause trouble. They come to pick on him. Whoever goes and gets the short end of the stick. Whoever's unlucky.
They. Who are they?
They're the ones from the young master, the brothers. Mr. Chen's kids from back in the day, the ones from outside. They were around when the lady was still here. Teacher, you should steer clear of them for now. Wait until they leave before you go in.
Brother Russian. Your brother here looks pretty good.
He's just a pretty face, but he's a total waste. Sweetheart. Do you know how he did on the college entrance exam? What score did he get?
How much?
250. Seriously, 250. That score fits him perfectly. That's just destiny.
No wonder Mr. Chen just dumped him here to fend for himself. So it turns out he's just a pretty face.
You're the legitimate son, so what? If you want to blame your deadbeat mom for not giving you a good brain. Being useless runs in the family. Oh, by the way, I heard it's your birthday today. Us big bros, how could we not hook you up with a big gift? This is from your big bro, carefully picked from the trash. I dug it out. Like it? It's just perfect for you. Come on, big bro's treating you to a longevity feast. Wishing you many more days like this. And every year like this. Dig in.
The manners your dad never taught you, I'll teach you for free today. Your dad never taught you any manners, I'll give you a free lesson today. If you touch it one more time, I swear, you'll be swallowing your own teeth next time. Is your own teeth.
Are you guys blind or what?
Come on. Sean, man, she'll knock you down with one punch, just slam you to the ground. Aren't we just sending them off again?
Nice upbringing you've got. Just you wait. I'll make you guys eat your words.
Kneel and apologize.
What?
For what you just said. Apologize to Chen Wangye. And apologize to his mom too.
You want me to hang out with a loser, and then we all apologize together? Are you out of your mind, or am I just hearing things?
What you just said. I recorded every single word, all of it is recorded. You tell me. If I send this video to your dad, who's so concerned about S public image, and to those media outlets that want to dig up dirt on the Chen family, what do you think will happen? Kneel down and apologize.
Auntie. Sorry. Chen Wangye. Sorry. I shouldn't have called you trash. Let's go. Oh, right. Good little brother. I heard you. The graduation exam is about to start. Whether you're really trash or not, we'll see during the graduation exam. If you can't pass, that trash title will stick. It'll be confirmed.
What are you waiting for?
Aren't you afraid of Chen Russian exposing your lies?
About that video you mentioned. Yeah. I didn't record the video. Things happened too suddenly, no one could predict it. If he had any brains, he would understand. Unfortunately, you just hid yourself away. And here he is. It's really empty.
But if he figures it out...
That's not important. What's important is to let him know, crossing boundaries has consequences. We need to set rules. Let him know, we're not easy to bully.
We?
Yeah. We.
The floor is dirty. I'll clean it up.
Young master, I'm coming, young master, I'm here. This isn't work for you. You get up. Teacher Young, I saw it at the door. The first time I saw you, I just felt, you're different from others. You really have guts.
I'm not brave. I'm just not afraid of death. A worthless life. At worst, just take it away. Life is just a joke. If you don't like it, just fight back.
Teacher Young, you don't know. Young Master, it's not that I'm afraid of them. The Young Master is afraid of Chin. Afraid that Chin will.
Shut up.
So even if his fingers are broken by his own dad, he's still begging for a little attention. This kid must be so starved for love. Chen Wangye. You don't need to do that. You're alive. It's not about getting others to like you. Instead of that, you should just focus on working hard. And bring your dad down from where he is now. Pull him down. Make him unemployed. Make him retire. Make him live. Only live by your moods. Chen Wangye. You're the rightful heir. But you're living like a rat in the saw, getting pushed around by a bunch of lowly bastards, riding roughshod over you. Is this what you really want? Is this you, to your mother who left you, to explain? Chen Russian and the others, why do they fight so hard, to step on you, to humiliate you? Because they're scared of you. Afraid that one day, you'll wake up, and take back what's yours.
That belongs to me. What do I have? A label of being a loser?
Legitimacy and status, you were born with. What you're missing now, is real accomplishments, and skills. Chen Russian, the graduation exam we just talked about, is your first step.
So what?
Get great grades. And let your dad know that only you, Chen Wangye, are qualified and capable of taking his place. That's the best revenge. When the time comes, Chen Russian and their lives will just be a matter of your word.
Can I do it?
Even if I can't, I still have to try. I'll help you. From today on, your goal isn't to drive the teacher away anymore, but to pull your dad down from where he is now. Pull him down. Got it? Aunt Liu Yang, you gave me a hand. Now, it's my turn to help your son up. What he lost, I'll help you get it back. Happy birthday, Chen Wangye. My skills are limited. Don't be too picky. Classmate Chen. You won't be moved to tears, huh? Don't say. He looks like this. It's actually pretty nice. He's on the verge of tears. With a kind of broken vibe.
Who wants to cry? It's just that this thing is so ugly. It's so ugly it hurts my eyes.
If you think it's ugly, give it back.
It's so ugly it's an eyesore. I'll just keep it myself. It's been ages since anyone gave me something. Honestly, I really like it. Thanks.
I knew you would, kid. You're so two-faced.
Teacher Young. Open up, Teacher Young. Something's gone wrong, Teacher Young. This is bad. The young master is in trouble. We're in big trouble. Hey, Teacher Young, check this out. Our Young master. He got up before dawn. He's been sitting here reading. This is totally unheard of. It's the first time ever. He can't be. Last time he had a fever. Did it fry his brain or something?
Don't worry, Aunt Jong. Your young master's brain is just fine. Then this. He's awake. Completely awake. Studying this hard, heh.
You're right. Instead of begging, it's better to make yourself strong and outstanding. Make him fear you. Make everyone fear you. Even Chin Russian wouldn't dare to bully you. We.
To us.
Brother Yi. No wonder you didn't show up for 10 invites. You didn't come out 9 times. Then Ji Luo's been missing you. She's practically lovesick. You actually, hiding out here pretending to be a good student? This doesn't seem feverish. You've really changed.
Get lost. Stop bothering me.
Are you serious? Let me take a wild guess. Is it that the graduation exams are just around the corner? Our buddy Yi Go is planning to cram at the last minute and pull off the undefeated legend of Class F. Yi Go, have you been binge-watching too many short dramas lately? Do you really buy into that stuff? Or are you saying you've got some kind of study god system? Wake up, will you? We're at a university, the bottom of Class F, and our foundation is just terrible. You think you can just flip through some books in these last few days and somehow change your fate? Stop dreaming.
Who said that? Dreams can't come true.
I almost forgot about this killer. Who's now the one closest to Yi Go and can actually talk to him? You can't afford to offend her. Hey, Teacher Yang, you're here too. I was just kidding around. Yi Go.
What's up?
You tell me. Someone who's just totally rotten to the core. Is it really true that?
They just walk.
Wherever.
Look at the stars. Look. Stars.
I'm not feverish. Where are the stars in broad daylight?
So, we can't see. Does that mean the stars don't exist? Chen Wangye. The stars have always been there, shining bright. They're just blocked by sunlight and clouds, blocking them. No one can see them for now.
I'm going back to read.
Classmate Chen. Teacher Xiaoya officially invites you. At 8 p.m. tonight. To wait for the stars to come out together. Look. They've always been there. Especially one of them. I see it. I see. It's trying its best to break free from all its restraints. To shine its light into everyone's eyes.
Everyone listen up. I, Chen Wangye, will never be a loser again. I want to be excellent. I want to shine. I want to light up everyone. I absolutely can't let down her expectations. Absolutely can't.
And you all listen up too. I, Yang Wenyu, will accompany classmate Chen to be the first to applaud him.
Yeah.
Come out and bend a little. We can even watch a big show. Now a loser has big ambitions too. You want to shine. What do you have to shine with? You want to shine? What are you gonna shine with? Huh?
What's so funny?
I'm talking about you. You're such a loser. You really think of yourself like you're something special.
Shine.
Do you even deserve it?
Deserve it or not? Who are you to judge? Maybe by then, the first one to be blinded will be your stupid eyes.
Fine. Oh, by the way, my dear brother, your graduation ceremony. A university actually invited Dad. I'll be there too. Let's keep our eyes peeled and see, on that list of top students, is there the name Chen Wangya?
Sean, what are you joking about? Who doesn't know? This young master of the Chin family is just a total fool in the college entrance exam.
My dear brother, if he actually becomes a top student, I, Chin Russian, will write it backwards.
Who cares if you write it backwards?
What do you want, huh? You mean to say, you want me to eat shit while standing on my head?
Fine. That's a great idea. It's settled then.
Alright. Let's see how this goes. Let's roll.
So, I've honestly never seen someone eating shit while upside down.
What a coincidence. I haven't seen that either.
So to witness this amazing spectacle, shouldn't we?
Step it up.
We definitely need to.
Why are you looking at me?
Chen Wangye. You actually look pretty good.
Actually. You too. This riverside is super slippery. I lost my balance. Slipped. Accident.
Why are you running so fast? It's not gonna eat you.
Welcome back, young master. What are you looking for?
Where's Teacher Xiaoya?
Young master, you've really changed, haven't you? You can't stop talking about Teacher Xiaoya. It's only been a short while since we last saw each other, and you're already flustered.
I just finished the exam. I think it went pretty well. I wanted to let her know.
That's definitely good. You've been pushing yourself so hard these past couple of months, studying like crazy. You can do anything now. Teacher Young was just here, but she got a call and rushed out.
Did she say anything to you? Is something up?
She didn't mention anything, but when she was on the phone, she looked pretty serious.
I'll go take a look.
Yeah, there's an emergency. We got some news. The Obsidian leader, Bloodkite, is handing over to you. The international police will escape in 3 days. They've already infiltrated the country. The organization wants you to get ready right away to take part in the domestic capture operation.
Got it. I'll take care of this. I'll be ready to rejoin the team anytime. The exam's done.
Results come out in 3 days. Graduation ceremony at the school auditorium.
I'll be there on time. Sitting in the front row. Get ready. I'll be the first to cheer for you.
You're that confident, huh?
Of course.
Who was that person just now? Who was that person just now? I think I saw you with A.
Stranger. Just asking for directions. By the way, you seem really confident about the exam.
Teacher Xiaoya. It's nothing.
Teacher Yang, what are you doing here?
Dad, Teacher Yang firmly believes Chen Wangya can achieve amazing results. He might even represent the top students and go on stage to be recognized. So I came early to save a spot, saying it's for my little brother, to be the first to applaud. That's really thoughtful of you, right, Teacher Yang?
Teacher Yang, I really admire your dedication. But you might be overestimating Chen Wanye. Or rather, not understanding him well enough. As for Chen Wanye, I've hired many teachers for him, and my only expectation for him is to just get by peacefully until graduation. I just don't want our family, the Chens, to lose face too badly. As for becoming a top student, that's absolutely impossible.
Mr. Chen, as a teacher, I believe in my students. As a father, you should believe in your own son.
Li Shelwei 633 points. Wang Shuping 599 points. Lu Zhiliang 681 points. Zhang Hongjie 692 points. And Ji Teng 712 points. Yu Ziyao 699 points. Xia Feng 710 points. Po Yu 566 points.
Where are they? Where's my little bro? He didn't bomb the exam, did he? Let's keep him for the grand finale.
Go. Bring him over. Listen up. If you still have any pride, keep your head down. Don't say a word. Keep it a secret. You're my son. I can't take this embarrassment.
Chen Wanye, lift your head up. You're the best student I've ever had, the top student. Regardless of the results, I'm proud of you.
Now, I'm going to announce this assessment, the most thrilling result, ranked first overall, and also the principal's special award. The top student is Chen Wanye. The top student, classmate Chen Wanye.
Chen Wanye, I knew you could do it. You got this. These past 2 months, our shared efforts, won't go to waste.
I finally nailed it.
Congrats, classmate Chen Wanye.
No way. Definitely not happening. Something like this. How could that be? A top student? Who doesn't know what he's like at school?
Classmate Chen Wanye, this assessment result totally matches top student criteria, selection standards.
Plagiarism. He definitely cheated.
That's enough. Your little brother finally did something right.
Oh, and young Master Chen, remember that night by the river? What you said yourself.
Sean, stop drinking. If you keep drinking, something bad's gonna happen.
Get out of here. Not gonna drink. How do I get this smell off me? You know how I am. Do you know what I ate?
Sean, you're trying too hard. She made you eat it. She didn't actually make you swallow it.
Do I really have a choice? You think I wanted to? That woman is just a total monster. Strong enough to scare anyone. If I didn't swallow it, she could right then just take my head off. You believe that? It's just insane. Chen Wanye.
What gives him the right?
How did he even get first place? The old man's look changed completely. This loser, does he even deserve it?
Sean. That loser, just because he got first. We can't do anything about it.
You can't even talk, just shut your mouth. You go. Get me some girls. I want the hottest, the ones who know how to play along, and get me a few more gossip reporters. Money's not an issue. Once that little loser drinks, let these girls strip him down. Then let the reporters barge in. Didn't he get first place? I have my own ways. Make him a laughingstock. Come to me. Good bro. You really know how to show respect. Sit down. I called you here this time, just to say sorry. About the past. It's all my fault. Drink this drink today. Our brotherly issues. From now on, it's all water under the bridge. I had this drink today. We're brothers. From now on, all debts are cleared.
This drink packs a punch. Figure out how to get him to drink it.
All settled. You think you deserve it? Chinwanya, you've lost it. I'm your big brother. I used to be insane. Crazy enough to think I could win you over, just to get Chinchinchan to notice me. All for this. I put up with you, you jerk, all these years. Not anymore. Remember this. Starting today, you owe me. I'll get it all back, plus interest. Teacher Celia. Look, outstanding student certificate. This is something we share.
You made it. Even better than I expected. Now you've graduated successfully. I should be leaving too.
Let's go. Teacher Celia. This is just the start. I still haven't done what you said.
I believe you can make it happen. I've opened the door for you. The rest of the journey, you've got to walk it yourself.
Are you really going? The young master, I really don't want to see you go. I noticed he's been off today. He seemed really out of it.
Hey.
Teacher Celia. I feel really awful.
What's wrong?
Chin Russian. He made me drink a glass of wine. I feel really terrible right now. Can you come over?
I'll be right there. What's up? Chen Wangye. What did Chen Russian make you drink? I'll take you to the hospital. No.
I'm not going to the hospital. I don't want anyone to see me, not like this. Please help me. You're the only one who can help me.
Chen Wangye. You know who I am. Get a grip.
I know it's you. I don't want you as my teacher. Sister, you're my sister from now on. You know why I'm working so hard. To become better. It's not just for what you said, but also because of you. You stood up to Chin Russian for me. He's the kind of guy who holds grudges. If I'm not strong enough, if I can't take him down, completely put him under my foot, he'll definitely retaliate against you. I need to get stronger. Strong enough to protect you. Sister. Actually, that day by the river, I didn't slip. I just wanted to kiss you. When you said I looked good, you felt something too, right? Right?
Oh my god. What have I done?
Sis, it's my first time. You gotta take responsibility for me.
Quit messing around. Let's hurry to the hospital for a checkup. I'm worried there might be something in that drink. Something else in it.
If you don't take responsibility for me, I'm not going.
Alright. I'll take responsibility. Can we go to the hospital now?
Be careful, sis.
Chen Wangye. Chen Wangye.
Blood kite. Her target was originally you.
I should have seen that coming. After she got out, she won't let me off the hook. I got Chen Wangye into this mess.
Good thing it wasn't a fatal hit, but Blood Kite has already shown up. Your identity's been exposed. You need to get back to the team right away.
Got it. Just let me say goodbye to him first. The police have figured it out. They say it's someone out for revenge on society, criminals. Why are you being so foolish? Why are you standing in my way?
Sis, you need to take responsibility for me. I have to look out for you too. You're mine. It's a man's duty to protect a woman. It's only natural.
Chen Wangye. I might need to be gone for a bit. I've already talked to Zhongma. She'll come to take care of you.
So you're still leaving, huh? Is it because of that guy? That day was definitely not just about asking for directions, right? Who is he? Is he your boyfriend or something?
Chen Wangye, stop talking nonsense.
I'm not making this up. That day, I could see something was off in your eyes.
Sis.
I've never seen you like this. You so flustered before.
That's because I can't let him know about this. Don't overthink it.
Sis, I can try not to overthink. But can you just not leave me? Please don't leave me.
Chen Wangye, I have to go.
That drink wasn't forced on me by Chen Russian. That glass of wine, the moment he pulled it out, I recognized it immediately. And Ijiluo, that was originally meant for you. That bottle, exactly the same. I drank it myself, sister, because that was the only way. To get close to you, to keep you. Make it so you can't push away my excuse. Sister, I know I'm not good enough, not strong enough, not worthy of you, but I swear, I'll do whatever it takes to rise up. Until I have enough strength to stand by your side. Sister, can we be together? I don't want to be your student. I want to be your man. Let's be together forever. Grow old together.
Smoking again. You promised me you'd quit smoking.
Captain Hua. Wait until the Blood Oriole mission is done, after the capture. I want to quit.
What? On the day we took the enlistment oath, you said you'd give everything for the country. Dedicate ito. Be responsible. Never back down. Those words. Have you forgotten all that?
I haven't forgotten. It's just that. Back then, I had no worries, no weaknesses. But now, it feels like I can't do that anymore.
Because of that kid. Chen Wangye.
He's not a kid. From the moment he took a bullet for me, from that moment on, he wasn't a kid anymore.
Back then, just arranged for you to tutor him. As a cover.
I didn't see that coming either. Never thought I'd end up as a spy. Even more surprising. Chen Wangye. You said that drink was your own choice to take. Then all the training I've gone through. I've got 1,000 ways to wake you up. But I chose the least professional way, because you were right. That night by the river. When I said you looked good, I felt something too.
Sis. Have you made up your mind?
You're still young. The future is full of uncertainties. After graduation, you'll step into a broader world. You'll meet many young and outstanding girls.
No uncertainties, sis. I don't want anyone else. I only want you. For me, there's never been any uncertainty. Even if it's 3, I only want you.
Promises aren't just words. Actions speak louder. In 6 months. I'll give you 6 months. If by then, your feelings are still the same as today, we'll be together. Will you wait for me?
The army has approved your resignation request.
Thanks, Captain Hua.
Capturing Bloodkite is the top priority now. The operation is fully deployed. We're absolutely confident we'll arrest her within 6 months. During these 6 months, you must stay at the command center. It's all confidential. After 6 months, you won't be an agent anymore. You'll just be young Wanyue. He has to wait for you for these 6 months. If he can't even handle this 6 months, if he can't withstand the test, his so-called feelings now, are they worth you betting everything on? But I get it. Young people like new things. There's a lot of uncertainty.
No. I believe in him.
Half a year. Don't even say half a year. Even 10 years. I'd wait a lifetime for you too.
All right.
Pinky swear, sis. Let's pinky swear. Just half a year.
All right. Pinky swear. All set. Aunt Jong is on her way. I gotta go first.
Sis still hasn't told me where she's headed for the next 6 months.
An excuse to keep him calm. You found it, right?
I came up with a reason.
That's good too. Otherwise, he'll find out. You gotta come with me. He'll definitely throw a fit.
Young master. Yes, young master. Are you thinking about the lady?
He promised me back then. He'll definitely be here for my birthday.
It's gonna take over 2 weeks in Europe. I'm afraid we can't give it to the young master. Celebrate his birthday.
You really think I'm gonna throw him a birthday party? It's just to calm him down. Just giving him an excuse. To keep him from causing a scene for now.
I cried and asked Dad. Why'd you lie to me? I held onto his hand. I was too scared to let go. He pried my hand away. I still remember it like it was yesterday. It really hurt.
Young master, let's not dwell on it. It's all in the past. Young master, Mr. Chen is here. You should keep it short. If this gets back to Mr. Chen's ears, he won't be happy.
What did you do out there? Who did you piss off? About the shooting incident, they've already sent someone to look into it. And your performance this time has indeed changed my opinion. These 3 years will be your trial period. If in these 3 years, your performance is as good as today's, then 3 years from now, I'll consider letting you take over the Chen family business.
3 years.
Don't let me down. This is your last chance. Show me what you got.
Your admirer is back. Here comes the food delivery again, and here come the flowers. How sweet of him. And he's so handsome. How can you not be into him? Our school got a big investment from a major company. Tonight, the principal is treating the investor's boss to dinner. Made it clear that all teachers have to be there. Don't forget about the dinner tonight.
Captain Hua, I've already said, don't send me anything else.
Won you. You're not 05 anymore. Now you're just Teacher Young. And still calling me Captain Hua.
Hua Chen, don't send me anything next time. We really aren't a good match.
It's been 3 years. Won you. These past 3 years, you've been thinking about that person. Is that right? Is that so?
You said. That kid.
Didn't you say? He's not a kid anymore.
Speaking of which. Got any smokes? I'm craving a smoke again.
No. Even if I did, I can't.
Since that 6-month promise. He hasn't shown up. In my eyes, he's just that kid again. Just an impulsive and reckless kid. A kid who knows nothing. Enough of that. The principal still wants to treat us. I need to grab some antacids. You know how it is, my stomach's not the best.
The two things I regret the most are letting you go to the Chin family. And the second is that I can finally express my feelings to you.
Hua Chen. It's all in the past. Bringing this up again won't do any good.
Alright. Enough of that. I just want to ask you. You were once a top agent. Is this really the life you want? The life you want? Or are you just hiding out here?
What are you talking about? There are plenty of people who live on the edge. They just want a different way to live. Just looking for some peace. Sorry about that, I'm late.
The investor's boss isn't here yet. Guess who it is? I bet you won't believe it.
Who?
Not some bald, pot-bellied middle-aged boss. Not some bald, pot-bellied middle-aged boss. But a handsome guy. His name is Chen Wangye. He's young and accomplished, just back from overseas.
Sorry about that.
Oh, right.
Have you guys heard about the rumors about Chen Wangye?
What rumors?
I mean, he's into a girl. He's super into her.
She's the daughter of the He family. He Ji Luo. I heard they were childhood sweethearts. They're a perfect match.
That could be true. Just a couple of days ago, the heiress posted on Weibo, sharing a hand-holding pic. Looks like an official announcement. The comments are all guessing about Chen Wangye's.
Sorry. I'm feeling a bit queasy.
I'm gonna get some meds.
No need to buy any. I actually brought some. Long time no see, Teacher Xiao Yu.
When you know Mr. Chen, right?
When he was in college, I used to tutor him.
But the vibe between you two seems a bit off.
Maybe it's because back then, I was too strict with him. He still remembers that.
Mr. Chen, I didn't expect you and Teacher Yan know each other. What a coincidence. We were just talking about you.
What were you saying about me?
They said you and Miss He from the He group seem to be getting closer to something good. We also saw the hand-holding pic going around online. They are really a match made in heaven.
Yeah, Mr. Chen, everyone says you two are childhood sweethearts, a match made in heaven. I guess the two families are about to announce some good news, right?
Childhood sweethearts. A match made in heaven. Teacher Xiaoyu, didn't you tell everyone? My first kiss was with you.
Mr. Chen really knows how to crack jokes.
Teacher Xiaoyu, I just can't remember. Still need to. I'll just give you a bit more detail to jog your memory.
Mr. Chen, I just suddenly remembered. I've got something urgent to deal with. I need to excuse myself for now. I'll take my leave for now.
Teacher Xiaoyu, I remember, you love shrimp, don't you?
Why did you say that earlier? Made everyone misunderstand.
Misunderstanding. Which part isn't true?
So you did that on purpose, to make me feel awkward. Chen Wangye. There's nothing between us. That's all in the past.
It's nothing, Teacher Xiaoyu. I'm already asleep, now you say it's nothing.
So what? It's just that, it's just a casual fling. I didn't take it seriously. Are you for real? Of course you didn't take it seriously. If you were serious, a 6-month deal, you wouldn't even have an explanation, not even one. But you went completely silent. Medicine. I've got some myself. I just made an excuse to leave. It's 'cause I know you're Chen Wangye. I hope we can leave it at that.
We'll be seeing each other a lot. Yang Wenyue. Starting today, you better be ready. Sis, I don't have a stomach problem. I know you do, that's why I've been carrying it around. I'll give you a ride home.
No.
Sorry about that. I'm not sitting anymore.
You wanna be my free chauffeur? Sure.
It's been 3 years. Teacher Xiaoyu, you haven't changed at all. You're still really pretty.
But you've changed. 3 years ago, you needed someone to look out for you. Now, you look all elite now.
Don't women love this kind of guy? Mature, charming.
Little bro. You're so out of touch. The whole domineering CEO thing isn't in anymore. What's hot now is the little puppy type. Obedient. Clingy. Got it. What are you doing?
Sis. Then I'll still be your little bro. I'll stick to you. Will you still like me?
Not really. What are you doing?
Not a fan.
I'll just kiss you until you do. Sis. There are all kinds of dogs. Like golden retrievers and wolf dogs. Similarly, little pups too. I can be both clingy and the kind that bites.
Been abroad for 3 years. Haven't picked up anything serious. But I picked up all the cliches, learned quite a lot. Or maybe, you've been away too long. A kiss doesn't mean much to you. It's basically nothing. Anyone could do it.
Except for you, sis. Your first kiss was mine 3 years ago. There hasn't been anyone since. Not even one.
You don't have to tell me that.
What about you?
I have a boyfriend now.
Still the same one from 3 years ago. So you're still gonna leave, right? Is it because of that guy? That day was definitely not about asking for directions, right? Who is he? Is he your boyfriend, or what?
3 years ago. He mentioned Hu Cheng. Take me home. Thanks. My boyfriend's waiting for me. We're living together now. Let's not meet again, so he doesn't get the wrong idea. What are you doing here?
I was worried. You came back by yourself. Just got to the restaurant. Turns out it was already over, so I thought I'd swing by and see.
It's all good. Can you take me up? Chen Wangye, you're insane.
Yeah. I'm crazy. These past 3 years, every single day I think about you like crazy. Sis, you know what the biggest difference is between me and 3 years ago? What's the biggest difference? 3 years back, I could only hide away, watching you from a distance. But now, I can kiss you right in front of him. Kiss you. Let her go.
What do you want?
Listen up. No matter what you had with Yang Wenyue, what it was before, from now on, her future, only I get to be part of it.
You can go. I need to have a word with him alone. Go on. What are you up to?
Sis, I want to go to your place to chat.
You're used to it.
Sis, when I brought you back, you were all over me in the car. And now you just toss me aside. You take what you want and then run.
Head upstairs.
Sis, you're lying to me. There's no one else around. You've always been by yourself.
So, this is why you're so shameless. The reason you came after me. Haven't seen you in 3 years. Your scheming skills have really improved.
I've got something else to say. 3 years back, I only dared to borrow the drugged wine from Chen Russian before I dared to touch you. But now,
Chen Wangye. Let me go. Chen Wangye. Put me down, Chen Wangye, you.
but right now, I'm wide awake. Sis, I want you, right now. Sis, these past 3 years, I've thought about you every single day. Thinking about you is driving me nuts. Thoughts like this. Just seeing you isn't enough. Talking isn't enough either. I want all of you.
Where's brother Yi?
Everyone's waiting for you to come and celebrate.
I'm with sis. Not going. Sis. 3 years ago. Me and Ichiluo, we had nothing. Now, there's no way we have any ties now.
Sis, it's Yang Wenyue. It's already so late. She's all over Brother Yi. What's she trying to do? That shameless woman. She must be trying to seduce Brother Yi.
Forget about Ji Luo. Just forget it, Ji Luo. 3 years back, Brother Yi only listens to her. He went to see her as soon as he got back. That attitude, though, you still don't get it?
Right, those Weibo posts you sent out, aren't you just trying to gauge his reaction, right? But Brother Yi, he didn't care at all. You still don't understand?
What's really not good enough? Why would he choose someone else, an almost 30-year-old woman, and not want me? Yang Wenyue. Just you wait. I absolutely will not let you off the hook.
Yang Wenyu, why are you so forgetful? Once is enough. Can there really be a second time?
Sis. Mistakes are just meant to be repeated. Otherwise. The third time.
You can go now.
Sis. We've gotten this far. Just admit you like me. Is that okay?
Like this. Which way? We're just friends with benefits. It's nothing to me.
So, sis, this is just taking off pants, gentle as water. Putting on pants, and then turning your back on me.
Isn't this what you guys are best at? The skill you're best at? How come? You can't handle it when a woman takes over. You just can't take it.
I don't care about other guys. But I was never. 3 years ago, I had my eyes on you.
You had your eyes on me? Do you even believe what you're saying?
I do.
If you really believe that, you would have.
Why are you still not here? You're gonna be late.
I'm on my way. Chen Wangye. Let's call it quits here. For you. For me. It's all good.
You finally made it. What's going on? Chen Wangye. He's handsome and rich. The way he was last night. He's definitely into you. How did you win him over? Share some tips.
Don't be ridiculous.
What do you rely on? By being flirty, by being provocative.
Yang Wenyu.
3 years ago, Brother Wangye, when I smashed the wine for you, something felt off. I knew I wasn't wrong. Did you start from that time to shamelessly flirt with him?
Who do you think you are? How are you talking to me?
Are you here to cause trouble?
Yeah. I'm not just causing trouble. I'm also gonna take you down. You're just a woman who flirts.
Yiji Luo. You like Chen Wangye? Why don't you go chase him yourself? What are you making a scene for here? Or are you saying that? You know he doesn't like you at all. So, you just end up looking like a clown. Getting all worked up here with me.
What are you so smug about, old lady? You were already older than us back then. And now, you're just an almost 30-year-old hag. You really think you can make any waves?
How? Do you think everyone's gonna wait for you? Or do you really think you can stay 18 forever at 18?
Principal, get over here. Expel her. That's shameless. Woman seducing students. She doesn't even deserve to be up on that podium.
Miss He, this just won't do.
How is it not okay? Your school doesn't want our He family's investment.
No, it's just that the school has just been fully acquired by Mr. Chen. Now he calls the shots.
Right. Sis, you're almost 30. I was infatuated when she was 30. I loved her when she was 40. Even if she's 80. As long as it's her, she's my one true love. And what do you know, Luo? You were a pain when you were 18, and you're still the same now. Even if you live to 80, you'll still be a nuisance. This time you're messing with her. I'll cut off all ties with the Chen family, and all partnerships with the family.
Brother Wang Ye, don't. For the sake of our past friendship.
We can talk about other stuff. But if anyone touches my sister, there will be no mercy.
Bought the whole school. Chen Wangye, what do you really want?
Sister. I just want to protect you. Just like 3 years ago, when you had my back.
So, you came all this way, just to put on a show, of a hero saving a damsel. You think I'd be moved? Not a chance. 3 years ago, I had your back. Because you really needed it back then, you truly needed protecting. But I, young when you, never needed it. This school is just a temporary spot for me. Leaving here means nothing to me. Chen Wangye. I told you times have changed, why can't you get that? This whole CEO thing, saving the damsel in distress act, isn't even a thing in short dramas anymore.
3 years ago, you came to tutor me. To protect me, to guide me. Making everyone think I was a total loser, and you completely changed that. We even had the closest relationship. And now, you feel towards me, there's really no feelings at all. In your heart, there's really no place for me, not even a little spot.
Your heart is empty. How can there be any space?
Sister, I'm here to take you somewhere. I'm taking you to a place. Do you remember this place, sis? Sis, marry me.
It's really beautiful. Give it to someone else. It deserves someone better.
Sis, I don't get it. I wasn't good enough 3 years ago, not strong enough. You don't want me. But look at me now. I'm the president of the Chen Corporation. I'm a financial hotshot. I've got it all. Why? Why are you rejecting me again?
I don't want you. I gave you a chance 3 years ago. A 6-month promise. Did you forget? You know I was at the meeting spot. Do you know how long I waited for you? From dawn till dusk. I waited for you for a full 7 days, but you never showed up. Then I saw in the latest financial magazine that the son of the richest guy in town would inherit the family business, secretly went abroad, studied at a top university.
So you really waited for me for a full 7 days? Sis, I thought you wouldn't show up. That day I ran out of the hospital room. I just happened to see you with Wu Cheng. I thought that 6-month promise was just like my dad lying to me. Just you, with a casual lie.
So this is why you didn't contact me for 3 years, for not reaching out to me.
It's all a misunderstanding. When my dad sent me abroad back then, I thought the 6-month promise was you rejecting me, just brushing me off. It was all just a series of misunderstandings. Now that we've cleared things up, let's not miss out again, okay?
Chen Wangye. Was it really just a misunderstanding? If it was just a misunderstanding, back then, you could have just come after me and asked me directly, but you didn't. What stood between us was never a misunderstanding. It was your cowardice. Your insecurity. You didn't even have the guts to come up and ask me a single question. You only dared to hide behind the facade of success. Only then could you stand in front of me. But have you ever thought, if I wasn't lying to you, if I really waited 3 years, how much pain I must have felt?
Sister. I've been hurting for these 3 years too. Only thinking of you. Could I keep going?
No. What kept you going wasn't longing at all. It was your ego. It was you dreaming that one day you'd be strong enough to crush, in a winner's stance, to conquer me. What is there between me and that you could just ask about? You could have just asked, but you never did.
Sister. Back then, my dad treated me like that too. He promised me he'd come for my birthday. He was just lying to me.
If your dad treated you like that, would I treat you like that? Then, would someone like me still be worth loving? The one I loved was that boy who had nothing back then, who dared to take a bullet for me. That boy. Not the one who let me down for 3 years. The one who felt unworthy. Who only dared to hide behind CEO's shell.
Sister, it's not like that.
If you could get through these 3 years, I believed you'd come back. I saw you become good enough, strong enough. I'd be touched. Would I be with you? But, you're wrong. Dead wrong. I like you. It's never been because of how amazing you are, or how strong. So you're self-righteous. Come back act. I just think you're laughable.
Sis. Everything I do is 'cause I love you. I just wanna.
No. True love would never create such tired misunderstandings. Room.
I hustled hard, finally landed in the CEO's seat at Chen's. But sis doesn't give a damn. She doesn't care at all. She even questions my love for her.
Yi bro. I think Teacher Yang has a point. This kind of breakup over misunderstandings, old classmates. The shows my grandma watches don't even dare to play it like this. If you really think Teacher Yang has anything to do with anyone else, go ask her. What's gonna happen? I've been holding this in for 3 years. This is gonna be a joke. Practicing lurking. You've really nailed the lurking. You've gone from a turtle to an elite, right?
Boss. Teacher Yang met your dad.
What's up, Yi bro?
Sis is heading back alone. I'm worried, so I sent someone to follow her. My dad went to look for her.
Teacher Yang. It's been a while. 3 years ago, Wanye got shot. I had a feeling something was off. I've been digging into it for 3 years. The other side's been hiding really well. With my skills. I still haven't been able to figure it out. But I did confirm one thing. That shot, Chen Wanye took the hit for you. I also did a little digging. You come from the countryside, with no background at all.
So, Chairman Chen made a special trip here tonight. Just to comment on my background.
Ji Luo came to see me today. The He and Chen families go way back. She's the daughter-in-law I have my eye on. Teacher Yang, I said it straight up. I'm paving the way for Wanye. His marriage can only be a stepping stone, not a stumbling block.
Paving the way for him. Chairman Chen. When you say that, don't you feel a bit guilty? Have you forgotten how you used to treat him? You didn't care at all.
That's all in the past.
Right. Because now Wanye, he's made it. He's become valuable. That's when you remember, he's your son. But if today, he's still that useless one in your eyes, would you still show your face?
Shut up. No matter what, you're still his father. There are no parents without flaws.
It's ridiculous. Being a father isn't just a title. It also means responsibility and sacrifice. It's not just about having a kid and wearing a title to act all high and mighty. And you, all along, towards Wanye, have you taken any responsibility?
Let's be real. How much would it take for you to walk away from him?
Then, just a glass of water, huh?
A glass of water.
Right. Mr. Chen, I'm throwing this cup of water at you. It's not because you made me leave Chen Wanya. Even if you don't say it, I still wouldn't be with him. I knew 3 years ago. That broken pinky of his was broken by your own hands. From that day on, I wanted to do this. So, thank you for coming to find me today. You made my wish come true.
Brother Yi, when she threw water on us back then, I knew this sister was tough. I didn't expect she'd even dare to throw water on your dad. That's insane.
She still protects me like this. I was wrong. Sister was right. It was my fault.
Where did I go wrong?
These past 3 years, I've forced myself to get stronger. I wanted to become someone who could protect her. But she's so strong, she doesn't need anyone to protect her. She was right. All of this was just ridiculous of me. My macho attitude was messing things up. Times have changed. She was right. This self-indulgent CEO drama is so outdated.
No one cares about the CEO trope anymore. No one cares about the CEO trope anymore. Crooked Mouth Dragon King. Brother Yi, you weren't triggered by something, were you? You're not going to become the Crooked Mouth Dragon King, are you?
Uncle, I've mentioned this before. Women like Yang Wenyue, who clawed her way up from the bottom, finally snagged Yi Gu. There's no way she just let go.
Whether she lets go or not, isn't her call to make. The company is in Wang Ye's hands now, but if I want to, I can take it back whenever I want, if he steps out of line. I've got plenty of other options.
Uncle, are you thinking of?
Ji Luo, prepare yourself, for the collaboration between the He and Shen families absolutely must not be ruined just because he got confused for a moment. Ruined. This Sunday, I'm organizing for you guys the engagement ceremony.
But uncle, you haven't noticed. Yi Gu is completely taken in by that woman. To what extent? I'm worried that if he turns her down, it'll be embarrassing for both our families.
He wouldn't dare. He would never give up everything he's worked for over the past 3 years. No man would give up everything for a woman. Give up power. My son definitely wouldn't do that. Besides, this woman isn't exactly clean herself. She's even mixed up in a shooting incident and got my son take a bullet for her.
Shooting. A country girl can get into this kind of trouble. This Yang Wenyue. What's her deal? Go find out about someone right away.
When Yu's in trouble, something serious has gone down.
Ji Luo's back again.
It's way worse than that. You gotta come with me now. When Yu, iconic moment. This is a showdown between the two champions.
Wanya, this is the lunch I packed, and some flowers. Your fave lime shrimp, and your favorite lilies.
Sis, try mine. I brought you lunch too, and your favorite flowers.
Chen Wangye. That day by the river, I thought I was pretty clear.
Yeah. Super clear. So I got it now. The guy standing in front of you now isn't the CEO of Chen. Just a guy who loves you deeply, regular guy. I want to compete with him. Fair competition. But even if it's a competition, you can't hold a candle to me.
You were just saying you don't need to lean on your CEO status, but then you turn around and act all high and mighty with that condescending tone.
These flowers must have come from a florist, huh? And this lunch was catered from a restaurant too. But I'm not like that. These flowers might not be anything fancy or rare. I personally picked them this morning from a flower field out in the suburbs. I handpicked each one myself. This meal isn't from some Michelin star chef. I made it myself using a recipe. I cooked it myself. Sis, you can turn down that arrogance. only daring to confront you as CEO Chen, facing you as Chen Wangye. But you can't deny the sincerity of your true feelings. Your brother Chen Wangye. You know I'm right, right? Sis is spot on. Times have changed. But one thing will always stay the same. The third wheel, no matter the era, is never welcomed. So, mistress, just leave.
The mistress.
But those who play the mistress usually don't realize it. Just like you are right now. Sis has me, doesn't need you. One you are.
Look at them.
Chen Wangye.
My sister's always about saving money, no wasting allowed. I'll eat this meal, this flour looks good with me too. If you send me stuff again later, I'll just take it all. Perfect timing, I haven't had lunch yet.
Quit messing around.
I'm not messing around, sis. I'm serious. I want to win you back.
Wanyue, don't listen to his nonsense. I'm the one who's serious.
You're not.
I am.
Are you guys done yet?
Not yet.
Alright.
You guys aren't done. I'm off to class.
Wanyue, hop in the car.
Sis, get in.
Wanyue, get in my car. I'll give you a ride.
Wrong. Sis is definitely getting in my car.
You think just because you drive a fancy car, Wanyu's gonna fall for that? Chenwei, you're thinking too much.
Who said I only drive one car? Cars, e-bikes, bicycles, Sister Rin can pick whichever one she wants to ride. I'll go along with her on that.
You're pretty impressive. So, what about tomorrow? You gonna need a tricycle, or what?
That makes sense. Let's set it up for tomorrow.
That's enough. I'm not riding in anyone's car. I'll head back on my own.
Don't follow me. My legs are longer than yours. You don't stand a chance walking. Come on, hurry up.
Chen Wangye. Aren't you the president of Chen Group? President, shouldn't you be super busy? Wasting time on me? Is it necessary?
Yeah, totally necessary.
I just found out today. You've got some thick skin.
Sis, I checked it out. It's all the rage now. The first rule of the puppy code is to have thick skin.
I can't be bothered with you.
Watch out.
You.
I'm sorry. The brakes went out. You all right?
Chen Wangye, you out of your mind? Do you even realize how dangerous this is?
Sis, I know it's risky. But as long as you could be in danger, I'll always be there to protect you. It was like that 3 years ago, and it'll be the same 3 years later. Sis, my feelings for you, from the start till now, have never changed. I was just too weak back then. The first time I saw Ho Cheng, the panic in your eyes, I just felt something was off. But I didn't dare to ask anything. I could only use the worst way to hold on to you. I thought that would work. I'd keep you close. I didn't know back then who Cheng was, but he was mature and composed. And at that time, I was just a fresh grad, a young punk. I knew about you and him. I was just guessing. But I didn't even have the guts to confirm it. In the hospital, after hearing you guys talk, I was scared. Scared you'd treat me like my dad, would just brush me off. I was even more scared. I didn't even deserve to compete with him. Because deep down back then, I was still that. The one everyone pointed at, called a loser. So you were right. These past 3 years, all the missed chances and pain, all came from me. It was my insecurity that created misunderstandings, that pushed you away. But sis, you woke me up. Now I realize, your love for me is my biggest strength. Now, Chinwanya is no longer avoiding, otherwise, I wouldn't dare to lay this all out. Most shameful thoughts. All laid out for you to see. Sis. Standing in front of you now. Stripped of all pretenses. Only courage and sincerity left. Chinwanya. Are you still willing to give him another chance?
Chen Wangya, this sad drama of yours, have you had enough of this? Wenyu, this isn't some media fabrication. I just saw his father in person, holding a press conference, while he's here, professing his love to you. On the other side, he's getting hitched to the He family. Chen Wangya, don't you think you're being a bit shameless?
You're being totally ridiculous. I just handed over the Chen group to you, and you immediately cut off the core partnership with the He family. What do you actually want?
What I want to do. Don't you already know?
Chen Wangye, you need to immediately restore your all partnerships with the He family. Also, you're getting engaged to Luo Luo on Sunday. Even if I have to.
It's impossible.
If you don't do it, I'll make you realize you can't handle this consequence.
Sister, trust me, I'll go back and take care of this right away. I'll give you an explanation.
Explanation. I don't need.
Sister, whether you want it or not is up to you. But whether I give it or not is my responsibility. Wait for me, sister.
Wenyu, 3 years ago, he already broke a promise. Today, 3 years later, even if he looks strong, he still can't escape his family's control.
I saw that news too. Don't take it personally. Families like theirs care the most about. Isn't it all about matching social status? That's pretty common.
I didn't think much of it. Don't worry about it.
Didn't think twice. When you is still putting on a show. Old hag. Don't bother. Chairman Chin said it himself. Brother Yi isn't marrying me. His CEO position isn't stable. You've heard of this, right? Power is a man's best way out. You don't really think he'd give up everything for you, right? Oh, by the way. Our engagement party this Sunday won't be inviting you. After all, the guests who'll be there are all people of the right social standing. And with your background, it's just not appropriate. But you can catch the live stream that day of our engagement ceremony. I'll make sure the camera gives you some close-ups so you can see clearly who he belongs to.
Miss He needs a family marriage to keep a man is worth showing off. Even if you stream it until dawn, to me, it's just a clown putting on a one-man show.
When you just keep being stubborn.
You alright?
I'm fine. Just suddenly feeling a bit tired, Liu Lin. Tomorrow, could you help me get a day off?
Sure.
Sis, open the door. I know you're in there.
I've been knocking for an hour. Doesn't your hand hurt? My ears are about to get sore.
You finally decided to open up.
You really like practicing your finger strength, heh? Maybe you should hit the gym downstairs. This door of mine can't take your love.
I'm here to drop off an invitation.
You and Ji Luo are really a perfect match. She told me to watch the live stream on TV. You came all this way to deliver the invite. Chen Wangye, I don't need your engagement invitation. I'm not interested in your engagement, not interested.
Sis. You have to take this.
No thanks. I wish you both a lifetime of happiness. 100 years of harmony. Chen Wangye, what are you on about? You're already engaged.
In this lifetime, I'll only be with one person, forever. No one else will do.
What does that even mean?
Sis. You don't watch TV, do you? And you don't even check your phone? I get it now. You think that I'm getting engaged to someone else, right? So, for the past few days, I haven't really been in the mood to watch anything. Isn't that right?
You're overthinking it. I was just going over lesson plans. I stared at them too long. My eyes are hurting.
When did you learn to say one thing and mean another?
Chen Wangye. Who let you in here? Chairman Chen, you unilaterally announced before that you were marrying into the He family, but yesterday, Chairman Chen held a press conference and clearly stated that he already has someone he loves. There's no way he's getting married. Are you aware of this? What do you have to say about that?
The marriage between the Chen and He families is inevitable, since he's so stubborn and ruining his future. Then, from this moment on, Chen Wangye will no longer be the president of the Chen Group, and he will no longer hold any shares in the Chen Group.
Chen Wangye.
Is it really worth it?
How could it not be worth it?
Do you remember where you started working hard? I've said it before. If he looks down on you, then from now on, make him only see your face. You're almost there. You're heading towards that goal.
So what if you do? Sis. Nothing is more important than you. Between you and power, I choose you. I've always chosen you. Sis. The engagement ceremony. Are you coming? Whether you come or not, I'll be waiting for you, sis. I'll wait forever.
Ji Luo, stop drinking. He's not worth it.
What a joke. What do I know, Ji Luo? I've become the biggest joke in all of Haicheng. The biggest joke. That's Chen Wangye. I'd rather give up everything. He'd rather have nothing than have me. I wouldn't even pay to be with him.
You knew it all along. In Yi Ji's heart, there's always been just one person. So why even bother? I heard Ahua say, recently, Yi Go, he's been personally visiting the scene, picking out rings and planning the wedding. He's determined to marry her. You, just let it go.
Miss, about Yang Renyue. I couldn't find anything before. There were too many leads. I only found info about her from the year before. Suddenly went to T country. After that, her record is almost blank. But I recently contacted someone, an international informant. Revealed that the big drug lord, Blood Kite, rose to prominence just the year before. 3 years ago, captured by agents overseas, then escaped. The timeline matches the timeline of Yang Wenyue's return. It completely aligns.
Are you sure?
There's no hard evidence, but according to various intel, Yang Wenyue is Blood Kite. The timelines all line up.
So she is Blood Kite. I told you. A country girl. How could she attract gunfire? What did you just say? Yigo is determined to marry her, right?
Ji Luo, what do you want?
Then I'll prepare a lifetime unforgettable gift for them.
Brother Yi. It's been 7 days already. Forget about it. Teacher Xiaoyang isn't coming. Now the whole city of Haicheng is laughing at your joke.
Stop waiting.
Wait. She waited for me 3 years. What's waiting 7 days for her, even if it means waiting a lifetime?
Chen Wangye. I won't make you wait forever.
Sister. I know. I knew you'd show up.
Those 7 days must have been rough. You made me wait 7 days back then. What I got was pure despair. Today, I made you wait 7 days too. But what I want to give you is something certain. That belongs to our future.
Teacher Xiaoyang, you finally showed up. Brother Yi. Hurry up, quick, let's start the ceremony.
Start what? This ridiculous farce should come to an end.
The CEO position, share inheritance rights. I've given it all back to you. What more do you want?
You think, if you give up everything from the Chen family, I'll have no way to deal with you. Chen Wangye. Let me tell you, I absolutely won't allow my son to marry a wanted by Interpol, notorious drug lord, Blood Kite.
What? Blood Kite?
She's actually a drug lord.
Is that for real? No way.
I have no idea.
Can't tell at all.
Look, drug lord.
Doesn't look like it at all.
Doesn't look like it at all.
Brother Yi, I invited Uncle here. I need to make you see clearly what everyone thinks. The woman you insist on marrying, what kind of a woman she is. Yang Wenyue, age 22, graduated from a top college in the country. Then suddenly went to Tea Country. Her experiences are all a mystery. But I found out. In Tea Country, there's someone known as Blood Oriole. And you, Yang Wenyue, are Blood Kite, the internationally wanted drug lord.
How can you be so sure? I am Blood Kite.
My people have found out. The Obsidian organization, 3 years ago, was completely taken down. And their leader, Blood Kite, escaped to the sea. Just then, you suddenly turned back, came to Qinhuangye, and started tutoring. You are just using him to clear your name, right? Brother Yi. So you're still obsessed, want to marry this evil woman, isn't that right?
Teacher Yang. What's going on here?
Can't say. Blood Kite, back then, was captured by me inside the country. Involving diplomatic issues. If it gets out, it could spark diplomatic disputes. I have nothing to explain.
Doesn't this reaction basically mean you're okay with it? Brother Yi. Maybe we should just pause this for today.
Sister's got a point. There's really nothing to explain. Today is for me and my sister's engagement ceremony. Anyone else who's not involved, please leave right now.
Chen Wangye, you're really out of your mind. You're gonna marry a big drug lord. A criminal.
Why won't she explain herself?
She doesn't have to prove anything to anyone. Including me.
It's just hopeless.
Brother Yi, I knew it, you're just gonna be stubborn. So, I even went out of my way to find other witnesses.
This is my daughter, I already knew. She's been out there doing some shady stuff.
Yang Wenyu, this is your real father. He's pointed you out himself. What else do you have to say?
So all these years, in your eyes, your daughter, is this how it is?
Then what am I supposed to think? I said it years ago. Girls reading all those books, what's the point? Getting married young is the way to go. You didn't listen.
Yeah.
Someone helped you go to school, but I already knew. What can a girl really achieve?
Exactly.
Chen Wanye, all the evidence is here. Are you still not awake?
Wake up, Brother Yi. If you insist on being tied to this drug lord, your future will be ruined.
If you don't believe me either, this engagement can be cancelled right away.
Get all these irrelevant people out of here. And you all. If you believe this nonsense, you can leave together. Today is my sister and I's engagement ceremony. As long as we're still here, the ceremony will continue. Sister, I believe you.
Chen Wangye, open your eyes and take a good look. She's just a bottom-tier woman. She needed someone to support her education. She's also a drug lord, someone like her, with a lowly background, and full of stains. What's there to like about her?
What background does my sister have? I don't care. What I care about is her as a person. I love her. I've made up my mind about her. My feelings for her won't change because of her background, or any rumors.
Thanks for trusting me so much, Chen Wangye. Actually, there's something I've never told you. Back then, the person who supported me all along was your mother.
My mom.
Yeah. She told me herself back in the day. To stand tall with pride, to stand between heaven and earth. So how could I ever do anything like that? To tarnish her name.
Yang Wenyue has arrived. Your good days are numbered. Just wait to sit in jail forever.
Musi Ji Luo. You're suspected of fabricating and spreading false information, seriously defaming others, and disrupting public order.
Public order?
Please cooperate with our investigation right away.
What the hell are you guys doing? I'm the one who reported the drug dealer. You should be arresting her. She's the Blood Kite drug lord.
Who told you? Wenyue is the Blood Kite. Actually, the real Blood Kite was caught over 2.5 years ago, was already captured. It's just that she was caught within the borders, involving the Overseas Information Protection Regulations, has always been under strict confidentiality. But now, the relevant regulations have changed. Before, all the truths that couldn't be revealed, up until now, can finally be disclosed. He Jilu, Obsidian Organization. They were incredibly powerful back in the day, and everyone was scared stiff. But do you know who ultimately took them down?
Of course I know. It was an agent known as 05. A legendary ace agent.
Exactly. Yang Wenyue is the agent known as 05. She took down the Obsidian Organization. It was her. 6 months later, the one who personally caught Lukai was also her.
I can't believe this. It's really her. She's that incredible.
How could that be? No way. 05 is a legend. How could it be her? What makes her, Yang Wenyue, qualified for that?
That's nonsense. I heard about that female agent on the news. She's pretty impressive. She's really something. She's done a lot for the country. How could she be my daughter? My daughter doesn't have those skills.
In this backwater town, we could never produce someone like that, someone like her.
She's just a woman. How could she pull off something so huge?
No way.
As expected, the biases in people's minds are like a mountain. Yang Wenyue. After she graduated from college, she went through a strict selection process to join the organization. She was secretly sent to Country T to carry out missions. She achieved remarkable success time and again. Until 3 years ago, when she completed the mission to wipe out the Obsidian organization, after which she received orders to come to hide you, under the pretense of being a tutor, to cover her identity. She was meant to have a bright future. She could have earned everyone's respect, but deep down, she chose to pretend to be someone else. Just for this love, she gave up all her glory and left the organization without a second thought, wanting to be with this person and live the simplest life.
Sister. So that 6-month promise.
That 6 months was because Bloodbird got away. To make sure everything goes smoothly, the organization ordered Wonyue to lead the team herself to wrap things up. Bloodbird was finally caught. She rushed to the meeting spot to wait for you. And you, Chen Wangya.
How did it all turn into a fight?
This punch is what you owe her for ignoring her for 3 years.
I should hit you.
I admit, I like Wonyue. I've liked her for years, but from the start, I knew I had no shot, because every time she brought you up, her eyes sparkled. That kind of light she never had when she looked at me. Back in the hospital, the things you heard were all intentional, said for your benefit. I just wanted to see how you felt about Wonyue, to see if it could stand the test. But I never thought you'd just bail 3 years without a peep. These past 3 years, I've been there for her. I've put in the effort, but I know in my heart, I could never win.
Huichen. I'm sorry.
Wonyue, the one who owes you an apology is me. I have my own selfish motives. Honestly, this whole drama today could have been avoided. A few days back, I found out Jiro was secretly looking into you and was gearing up to cause you trouble. At that point, I had already found out that the international cooperation agreement had changed. I could have brought it up sooner. I didn't hold back. I just wanted to see Chen Wangya. I wanted to see how you'd react. And I wanted to see myself too. And if there's still that tiny bit of chance left, Chen Wangya, you didn't flinch this time. You didn't shy away. You didn't leave me a single chance. I watch him always act. I've always been straightforward. I shouldn't and can't let myself become someone I hate. The third wheel. That's why I'm here today. First of all, to set the record straight for Wonyue, to restore her reputation. Secondly, I genuinely wish you well. Wishing you both the best.
Old Young.
You've raised a great daughter.
A real hero.
Why don't you say a few words?
Can I ask if you are Legendary Agent 05?
Are you really?
Legendary Agent 05?
Brother Yi,
Can you spill some details?
this engagement ceremony, how's it going to continue?
Are you really?
Legendary Agent 05?
Can I ask how you...
Did you manage to infiltrate
And take down the massive.
Why can't it go on?
Obsidian organization?
I've been waiting for 7 days. Afraid of this little scene? Even if the sky falls today, this engagement ceremony has to go on.
Didn't Mr. Chen say, even if it means kidnapping, we have to bring the young master back?
Are you out of your mind? Don't you know who the young lady is?
Who she is?
She's Agent 05.
The guy who's gonna kidnap her.
Teacher Yang's back from school. Here we go again.
It's probably all done by Chen Wangye.
You got that right. I've just been hanging at home lately. Haven't really been cooking much. It's all made by the young master himself. He says Teacher Yang only likes to eat his cooking.
Oh, by the way, where's he at?
Mr. Chen's back again. He's in the study.
It's again about getting him to take over the Chen group.
Right? Even though the young master isn't the president of Chen anymore, his own company is booming. It's just as good as Chen Group. Have you heard? Mr. Chen's other sons are all a letdown. It's either gambling debts or getting exposed by the media. They've gotten into trouble. Hiding out overseas, too scared to come back. People are saying outside that this is all the young master's work.
Those guys who used to bully him, he should totally go back and deal with them.
Teacher Yang, that's you, isn't it? In front of you, he's just a good kid, but out there, he's got some serious moves. Many people say the young master is like a wild beast that hasn't been tamed. He's fierce and ruthless.
Is that so?
So that's you, huh? If you ask me, you're the beast tamer.
I'm not any tamer. I'm just his bottom line. His reins.
You young folks talk so nicely. So Teacher Yang, you dig in first. I'm gonna head upstairs to tidy up a bit.
Oh, Zhongma. You said the room upstairs lately. How come you never clean it anymore? I remember 3 years back, you used to go in every day.
The young master wouldn't let you. Ever since you left that room, no one is allowed in anymore, and no cleaning is allowed.
Well, I won't hold back then.
Yang Wanyue, do you even know what you're doing?
I'm not that great. Don't be picky, okay?
Sister, do you remember?
Of course I do. Back in the day, I gave it to a little friend. It was a birthday gift. This is why you wouldn't let Zhongma in, right?
During those 3 years I was abroad, I would sneak back home. But I was too scared to look for you. I was afraid I wasn't good enough. Afraid I still wouldn't be worthy of you, sis. But every time I came back, I always came here. Everything here is what you left behind. Looking at them, it feels like you never left.
Chen Wangye, did you know? When I first met you, I thought you were all prickles, with a fragile heart. Looks like I was right.
So what about now, sister?
Now, you're my man.
You made me who I am. Sister, you're my salvation.
Chen Wangye, aren't you also my salvation? At the engagement party, everyone's doubting me. Only you believe in me without a second thought. From childhood to now, no one has ever fully believed in me, chosen me, loved me. Right then and there, you're just like your mom, both lighting up my world, that light. Just don't know. I once promised your mom to stand tall and proud, stand firm in this world. Now,
you're still, of course. Teaching and nurturing students everywhere. Sis, you've always been living out the promise you made to my mom. Oh, by the way, sis, there's something else. My dad found out he's seriously ill, transferred all his shares to me. Said I'm the only one who can keep the Chin family afloat.
So you.
I want to donate all the profits from the shares. Donate them. Set up a scholarship fund. Help kids just like you were back then. What do you think?
Sounds good. I'm all in.
Ms. Young, come down for a sec. Someone's downstairs looking for you.
I'll go ahead.
This is the kind soul who sent this to you back then. That was sent later. Dad never let you see it. He was confused back then. Always thought that it wasn't worth it for girls to get an
Naturally sensitive and emotionally fragile. I'm always worried if one day I'm not there for him anymore. What he'll do. If one day you meet him, please let him know for me. In this world, there will always be someone who loves him just like I do. Tell him not to worry.
Don't be scared.
Be patient and wait. This person will definitely come around.
Aunt Yang knew. Did you see this?
Mom must have seen it.
Your son.
He really waited.